Good afternoon, fellow Plexers. Today's video will be a fresh topic, and it will be how to change the theme for a TV show library to use your own custom themes. So Plex has a support article on the subject. How do I add theme music for a TV show? Well, so using your own theme music file, if you'd like to use your own theme music file, you can do so by making use of the local media assets metadata agent source. You'll need to name the MP3 file appropriately and place it in the correct location. So let's click in here and see what we're dealing with. So Plex gives you a warning that the metadata agents will work best when your major types of content are separate from each other. That's just basic knowledge for setting up your library folder structure. So here's the warning against that. So then it says you might have your own image files for television, posters, and backgrounds, subtitles, etc. To use these, ensure they are named and organized and that local media asset source is enabled and ordered correctly. So for a modern Plex series library or a movie library, all you have to do is enable local assets as long as you're using the latest agent. If you're not, or scanner and agent. If you're not using the latest scanner and agent, there's different instructions that apply. But let's look at my Plex server. This red exclamation point means I have a library that needs to be upgraded. So if I go in and look, I'm on my old test server, and I go to libraries, you see there's a TV show library I've labeled Legacy TMDB that needs to be upgraded. I'm not going to try to get custom themes to work under a library that Plex is nagging you to fix, basically. But if I go to the advanced settings, it's showing the Plex series scanner, and the agent is the movie database. Now, what might work under the movie database versus the TV database for theme music, I don't know. And I'm not going to concentrate on that. So let me get rid of this bad library, basically. And we'll concentrate on this. Now let me edit that. No, hold on, sorry. Clicking in the wrong spot. Let me edit this. And I'll go to the advanced settings, and you'll see I'm using the normal TV series scanner and Plex series agent. Now, if I remember right, up until recently, creating a new TV show library did not check either of these options. So to make custom themes work, we'll have to check use local assets. This prefers local media assets or local metadata. You don't need to check that, just this. All right, so let's bring in the HTPC client app to show you the theme music for each of these shows. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the library I deleted. So let me get to the correct test library. Okay, let's check the themes out by entering each show.
Listen to a story about a man named Jed. The poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed.
So that's some harp music. Okay. So then let's go to the bottom of this support article. Okay, so the local theme song just needs to be named theme in the MP3 format. So it goes in the show folder, not the season folder. So that's pretty easy. Theme.mp3. All right, so here's some replacement themes I have.
Elizabeth?
And sorry, I don't know why it's so loud here and not in Plex. So let me drag each of these in. And let me start at the top, and we'll rename it just theme. We'll do the same with this. And finally, this one. So we'll go to the advanced settings for the library by editing it. And we'll check use local assets. Now just that alone won't do anything. And if you add a new TV show library right now, that local assets is checked by default, where when I added my libraries, even on this test server, that was not checked by default. So I did not catch when Plex started doing that, but I think it's fairly recently. So we have to refresh the metadata by going to the three dots, manage, and refresh all metadata. And then the client app will pick up those changes. Let me just come out of the library for a second, go back in, go to the library tab, and let's test this. So that's the new theme, just with a banjo and not the song being sung.
Elizabeth? Elizabeth? What am I doing here, Elizabeth? Oh, that's not an answer, Elizabeth.
So that was a change. And I believe that's the theme song from the original Lucy show, I Love Lucy, and not the Lucy show that we have here. So it's really not too difficult. And again, you might be able to do this change using the old scanner and agent, but you really don't need to. You can do a lot with the current ones. And I'll probably never do a video concentrating on those old methods of bending Plex to your will. I don't really know of a good case not to upgrade the library to the latest scanner and agent, just like there's not a good case to be made over on a movie library side of things. You should be using the latest scanner and agent. So that's how you theme your own TV shows in Plex, and I appreciate you watching.